It's the Broke Ass Podcast.
We got money though.
It's me, your host, Zany in the building. I got my co-host, co-producer. We got Jimmy in the building.
You could just call me Greatness.
Got my other co-host, co-producer. We got DeAndres in the building.
It's the big boss, the big queen. You already know.
Hey, got our other co-host, co-producer. We got Hot Girl Koya in the building, a.k.a. Styles by Koya.
Book me, baby.
We here for a good time, not a long time. This episode is brought to you by us in partnership with 810 Studios. We contenders, not pretenders. Thank you for listening.
Better find you somebody to play with.
I'm going to get right into it, man. I need help. My daughter is 13. She will be 14 on November 21st. And now she has a boyfriend. Do y'all think it's too early for her to have a boyfriend? Like, y'all just help me out. Cause y'all know.
Well, I mean, this is not her first boyfriend. I think this is really, he's taking it serious because of the big proposal thing that he did for her. And I think he's shocked that a boy actually went to the extent of creating this poster for her. And he had a whole little tote for her and everything, y'all, with something she liked. So I think that's really what he like, oh, shoot, like, she getting older. This is getting real.
No, you're speaking too fast. You needed to stop. And this is not her first boyfriend.
It's not.
This is the first one you knew about.
There you go.
Oh, really?
Say it like that. But
I mean, it is what it is.
But go ahead.
It's middle school. There's no real relationship. They might be broke up before she even eat all the candy out the basket, bro. Don't worry about it.
But I mean, they are in 8th grade, and you know, sometimes going into in 8th grade, going into high school, they might actually be together while they're in high school. She's getting older.
They might not make it to the summer, so yeah.
You're right, they might not. But I mean, I don't know.
But he had a whole big poster. Will you be?
Don't worry about it.
He said, "Will you be my princess Tiana to my prince Naveen?"
I seen him at the game the other day walk out ass. I ain't tell you about it.
No, they were there with his mama.
I ain't seen the mama, but I seen him. I wasn't impressed.
Mom wasn't impressed. All the uncles is not listening. But it's like, I don't want to rebel and like,
give her a chance.
Like just, yo, none of this can happen. Anyway, I was looking for real advice. Nisha is back. Yo, shout out. Nisha is back. Hot Girl Koya in the building.
I missed you guys. You know, I had to go to the city for a little bit. You know, I had to go to Philly, had some death in my family, you know. But, you know, RP to my auntie. I miss you, baby. I love you so much, you know. But I enjoy seeing that side of my family. I don't see them much because I grew up with my dad's side, really. So when I get to see them, it's a joyous. But I see where the crazy clicks in on both sides. That little trip just showed me, you know, it's a little wild on both sides.
All right, now.
I do it again, though. But it just shows, you know, being up there with them and growing up down here, you see the difference in the Southern hospitality and from the city upbringing. Kids are wild. They rough.
While you was gone, old buddy got kidnapped. You didn't have nothing to do with
He didn't get kidnapped. He got caught with his girl.
Not kidnapped, but he got caught.
Yeah, he got caught.
You had nothing to do with that?
No, he went with me.
So how did it just happen to be he got caught while you was gone?
No, I wasn't with him.
I had no video footage of you, no location. Every time I tried to video call you to see like the background or something, never went through.
That's actually funny because he was actually caught with his girlfriend and he was caught because of her. They had an argument that morning. That's one of my accidental internet topics. Y'all know I'm back. Got caught that morning because they got into an argument. She thought she was going to turn him in and get the money, baby. You got arrested right along with him. Both of y'all are on $1 million bonds right now. But he just got extradited back to Louisiana because he said he wanted to go back home. Her, on the other hand, she is in Atlanta in holding, waiting for her trial.
Is it a real woman?
Yes, it's a real woman. Let me find her name. I got her
name.
He
was working as a woman.
And that was really him. When they were saying, is that him going viral with the lace front wig? That was really him. Because in the house, they had the video. It was wigs in there. She had little cups for him to hide in there. A lot of bubble gum, like little round junk. I don't know what he was doing with that, but he had it.
And she got all right. And she got mad. She got mad because she was going broke taking care of him. So the story is allegedly she turned him in to get the $20,000 reward. But what she didn't realize is you are harboring a fugitive.
So baby, you're going.
So when you do it to get the brain,
that's all the reward was $20,000.
$20,000. But I mean, he was on the run for 145 days. I'm just ready to see this Netflix documentary because I know it's going to be good.
So are you saying that you didn't send him no?
I didn't send that man no money. We haven't had any contact. I do not know Derek Groves. I was not associated with that. Thank you.
am crying.
On the way, yeah.
How did you start working at the store though?
Now that part,
that's what
I have been trying to figure out because maybe he went under the girlfriend's alias or something and did like that.
Nah, he had a license. He got
everything. They must have had to do somebody that worked there.
Something they had to have an inside person because you got to have social security number and all that. But y'all, they said that was him. The thing I seen on the internet, it says a bus driver in Virginia. She was forced to resign her job because she created a handshake with the students that ride her bus with the students' parents' permission, but the school board decided that she was getting too close with the kids, so they decided to let her go. And this was a black lady who's been working for the school for almost 10 years, and this happened in Virginia. So how do y'all feel about that?
A lawsuit.
I said the same thing because how are you going to fire me from my job because the children are comfortable with me? You know what I'm saying? And the parents are okay with it. It's not like she got them sitting up here at the bus with her, extra time on the bus. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they feel like the school could think it's probably like a grooming type of thing, but I don't think she was doing that. She seemed like she was somebody's grandmother. It's a handshake. A special handshake. Ain't no telling what it could have been.
That should be easy for her to fight that though, because like if you go on TikTok and stuff right now, there are a lot of teachers that's doing stuff with their students, but they have to get the paperwork and stuff signed for them to be able to do it right.
And you have to have a handshake with every single
student. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it was she just had it with specific students
to record and put it on social media.
Oh yeah, of course. Right.
So I mean, with that, it could have been that she had it with specific students and not the whole bus. That could have been why they fired her. Because, like I said, they could have thought it was a grooming type of thing. You're not supposed to be that close with students that drive your bus or kids that are in your class. That type of thing. So that could have been why they removed her. And I'm thinking it could be on those guidelines. But I feel like the parents didn't have a problem with it. Why is the school going to this extent to remove her from her job? They could have just switched her bus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is why it's hard to feel the school system now with employees though, because people don't understand that schools and students, like it's built off of relationships. Mm-hmm. You have to learn how to set that solid boundary though, so that things don't get weary or blurry for nobody.
Right.
But as long as the boundaries and everything is set, and there's nobody breaking no rules, it's nobody that is hurting the children or anything, bringing no hurt harm to them, making sure there's no favoritism involved.
Right.
It should be fine. Like, especially if the kids getting something out of it. A lot of kids don't even like going to school at all. Mm-hmm. And they use some of the janitors or some of the cafeteria ladies or some of the bus drivers. Yeah, and that's those are the people that they look forward to seeing every single day. Mm-hmm. So sometimes it just be the fact that they not out there and they don't really see it. So they going by the book and don't understand that sometimes the book ain't set in place for the win on both sides. So that's how I feel about that.
I just feel like it shouldn't have been to the extent of her losing her job. I don't think it should have been that, especially with the world we're in today. They shouldn't have done that to her. I feel like if it was that deep, like I said, move her bus. But it could have been the other students were saying, we don't have a handshake with her. Why she doing this with them? You know what I'm saying? And it could have been the other parents going to them. Because, you get enough parents, you're going to make something happen at the student board.
Well, could be there's that one crazy parent is there every day.
It could be. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I don't know. I feel like if it was something around here, I don't really think I would care if Francis got a handshake with his bus driver. She get you back and forth to school every day.
But if it's 19 other people that don't have a handshake,
then that's what I'm going to say.
That's where it comes in. That's where the problem seems like they lies at.
But is that what they say? Or did she?
They didn't never say students. It said students. It didn't say how many students or what.
I would say most of them, especially she worked 30 years. Mm-hmm. She already know how the routine.
She like LeBron.
She finna do it.
She like LeBron. Let her be LeBron with the handshake. Give my kid a handshake.
Now some of the kids might get up there and have an attitude, and then flip the script and go back home and be like, "Oh, she didn't give me a handshake." But at the end of the day, she extended her hand to you. You just decided to have an attitude and not take it.
I feel like something so small like that could be blown up out of proportion. But like Mike said, what if it was just that one kid?
Yeah, your kid wasn't cool enough to get a handshake. Now that parent is mad. But anyway, that wraps up our as seen on the internet. On the internet topic. Oh, get us into some real life topics. Because you had some real life topics that you want to talk about.
I was been thinking about, protecting my energy because, you're gonna use it once, I was trying to protect my energy at all costs. Like whenever you're in a situation or dealing with people, not matching that energy. Like if you in your day-to-day going on, if you don't argue or you're not an argumentative person, why in the world would you let this one person take out your character and argue just because, they want to go back and forth with you?
Right.
Like, to me, I'm just not a back and forth person because I got a real bad attitude problem and I'm going to get mad. And y'all know me, if I ain't never got an argument with you, I go back and forth with Michael sometimes, but I try not to because I feel like I feel like that's just taking me out of my character. Like, that's what he want me to do. You know what I'm saying? So, at what extent do you guys go to protect your energy, especially with dealing with somebody who's hostile or combative?
I am very conservative at times. Like, I be wanting to take it there, but I just have to hit that. Just let me chill real quick, and let me take a breath before I respond, because sometimes whenever I respond, I'm gonna respond, and you gonna feel it. People around you gonna feel it. Everybody gonna know about it. It's gonna be one of them. So I really have, over the years, I think a couple of family members' deaths and just the hardships of life, they done really just made me somebody that I couldn't even recognize myself whenever it came to like my anger and stuff. So I really had to learn how to keep that bottled in and really shut it off, because you crazy for real. So I had to really chill, and I feel like I do a good job of controlling it, because I really be wanting to let it out sometimes, but I really do a good job because I know I got stuff to lose. So I don't be trying to do anything about it.
See, this topic for me is a little harder because me growing as a person, I'm learning to deal with my anger and how I combat at people. It's hard for me to do, but I've learned that it's best to be quiet. But I'm still take me.
It's a steep learning curve. I'm still learning myself. You ain't gotta be embarrassed about that, because a lot of times, like when somebody say something mean to you and you try to say something mean back to them, that really ain't really hurting them, especially if it ain't something that you really didn't mean. You're just saying it to try to hurt their feelings. You know what I'm saying?
And then really when I realize whenever I'm angry or I'm arguing with somebody, in the moment I'm saying all these things, but I'm one of the ones that's quick to look back and be like, dang, I'm replaying the whole conversation in my head, or what I can remember in my head, because when I get mad, I blur out. Like, I can't even tell you what was said or what was going on at the time. And I really hate it about myself, because I'm trying, because my rage is crazy. When I go there, I'm there, and it's hard to bring me back. But me being a mom and being 25 now, I'm working on my anger and how I deal with disagreements and things I don't agree with, and working on how I can talk through my issues instead of yelling and screaming at them, because if you're yelling and screaming, both of you are screaming at each other, you're not hearing what's being said, and the situation's never going to be resolved. So I'm trying to be a bigger person.
Well, I'm the combative person.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? But to deal with, speaking in that sense, is I try to remain calm until somebody gets me to that level. And all of y'all know me. So it's like, I try to remain calm, but when I get over-talked or I get something like this, that's it. But in all actuality, bro, what I do with it, what we do amongst us, and that ain't like my real day-to-day life. I avoid conflict at all costs. I'm not fighting nobody. I'm not arguing with nobody. I just like to argue.
Just say it for us every week.
Yeah. If I can get y'all to that, if I can get y'all there, y'all don't learn. Y'all don't learn my tricks and stuff. So I can't just get everybody to argue right now. But no, like in real life, bro, I don't care. Yeah. Like, I don't care. You don't matter to me. I care about more people in this room than 1,000 people I don't know. Like, we can go there, we can argue, but what we do, come right back down and get back to the business and what we were talking about. Right. So if anybody coming at me with like super negative energy, I'm not. Especially from the outside of my circle or outside of my village, I'm not gonna let you get me there. I walk away first. I keep it moving first, because you're not worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, I don't know you. I don't have nothing, so that's gonna not work. I got into it at work, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But I had to realize that not worth it, sir. Yeah. I'd rather have an argument with Jimmy, and because either he's trying to get something through to me or I'm trying to get something through to him. We really don't have arguments, but I'd rather have that back and forth with Jimmy, somebody that care about me. I'd rather have that with Dre. I'd rather have that with Dion. I'd rather have that with Hotgyal instead of just arguing with people, that don't matter. So nobody gets me. I'm more mad at y'all over little stuff than I am about people.
At the end of the day, the only thing you can control is yourself. Like, you really can't control the outside forces of the world.
And I be emotional.
Be intentional, not emotional.
What do you mean? What does that exactly mean?
Do things for a purpose, for a reason. Don't do it because I feel this way, I feel that way, because your feelings gonna change. Or you gonna still feel the same way about what you just did. Because you acted out of one moment can really mess up a whole person's life. Like a person that got mad and shot somebody. Yeah. That's why I ain't got no guns. I feel like I really control my anger now. I can. But I used to be a person who I really feel like I didn't need no gun because I might be mad about something and mess around and shot somebody about something I could have argued with them about or fought it out. You know what I'm saying? Even putting your hands on somebody ain't the right thing. Right. I feel like a moment of rage could really mess up a person's whole life. So don't be emotional and say that, yeah, that's why I do things. No, that's not the way you should be. Right. You should be trying to change that about yourself. Especially if you know it.
And I'm trying to change it.
If you didn't know it, it would be different. But for you to know it and say it and like, this is why I did it, there's not a reason, like an excusable reason for me.
Yeah. Because it gives childish. You know,
very childish.
Yeah, because I was one of the people that you said move with emotion, and I still do that sometimes now. But I'm working.
So we was talking about you.
No, she said you got a moment with her too, where you said she was emotional.
But she's 25.
I'm moving emotion.
She's still working.
I still do. I'm a very emotional person. I'm a crybaby, even though I act like I'm tough. I'm really a crybaby.
Emotions mean to me, if I get that emotional about a situation, it means that I care.
Right.
So just to say, F all of that, just move with this sternness and let everything go. Well, to me, in my mind, like, yo, that means it really doesn't matter. If I get passionate or whatever, like we can have arguments or whatever. I can't name a time where I've really been like truthfully mad at y'all.
Come on.
Oh shit. Oh,
anyway.
Truthfully, man, I could scream it bro, on Saturday at Dre house, bro. We yelled, and from that 1 second, we turned into a regular conversation. So it wasn't like I was mad. I was just passionate about the conversation. So being mad and being angry is different than that. I could never be mad at y'all. Y'all have to do something crazy. We can sit up here and talk about whatever.
But there's a thing of being too passionate about something.
Nah, I ain't never had
That's another thing about the energy. It takes more energy to be mad and angry than to be calm, cool, and collected.
Yeah, so that's why it's you reserve that.
Me, myself, I try to move with what I would call calm confidence. Like, I ain't got to be rah-rah mad all the time. I can sit here and not say nothing to you, and you understand more than you would if I was yelling and screaming at you.
That's a fact. But when conversations happen, this is where people got me wrong at. If it's a conversation that we're having, everybody always says, "Oh, Zini, you want to turn everything into a pod." I do. Wish I had more cameras. But they be like, "Yo, even the conversations, everything don't have to turn into a debate." Tell me, what are we talking about? How long that conversation gonna go? Without an opinion, without a debate, who is going to call you? It's either you're going to be venting to me, I'm going to be venting to you, you're going to complain about something, or we're going to have a conversation. We're going to debate sports. We're going to talk about something that makes it a conversation.
You can make a conversation in a positive way without a debate, though. People can all agree and explain on.
Tell me how.
Explain on how they agree.
Tell me how. Give me an example.
And explain on how they agree on the same topic.
If everybody agree on everything, this podcast wouldn't be what it is.
You're doing it now.
Yes.
No,
I ain't doing that.
Yeah, you just disagreeing and disagree.
I am not.
Yes, you are.
I'm asking y'all questions. How am I disagreeing when I'm asking y'all questions? What am I disagreeing?
Because she answered the question and you didn't like the way she answered it.
I prolonged the question instead of you just answering the question. Because what is the conversation going to be? Let's sit up here. Hey, the Broke Ass Podcast, everybody like Christmas.
What's at the end of a sentence, Michael?
A period.
All right, let's move on to the next sentence.
Go ahead. You had the floor.
That's it.
You had one more.
No, I was just explaining the point to you.
No, and that's not a conversation. A period ends a sentence, and the sentence is not a conversation.
What is your definition of a conversation?
That's what I was asking y'all, and y'all turned it into this.
No,
my definition of conversation.
That's what I asked y'all, the example of the joint. And he said I disagree, which I did not. I just said, give me an example of what you think a conversation is without debate or disagreement. That's all I said.
We didn't get that question.
Superstitions. How many superstitions do y'all have? Do y'all really believe in?
Oh, baby, I'm very superstitious. I don't step on no cracks. I don't shoot my feet. I be throwing salt over my shoulder. I don't deal with cracks.
What's that for?
When you spill salt when you're cooking, you supposed to throw it over your tongue. I'll be bad.
I thought it would get the devil off on your shoulder.
No, it's something like that too. But yeah,
the bad spirit.
Yeah, I still spit on brooms, all that. I don't shoot my feet, none of that. My mom, I grew up like that though.
Have you ever been in jail?
I don't know, but I be trying everything not to go.
What is the spitting in the broom?
You're supposed to keep you from going
if
to jail.
If somebody sweep your feet, they say you're going to go to jail, so you're supposed to spit on the broom to keep you from going.
I just don't split poles. I won't walk.
Oh yeah, I don't split poles either. I'm very.
I have split a couple poles, not intentionally though, but it just happened.
I don't play that. You better go back around that pole.
Yeah, I go back.
Back around.
But yeah, sometimes you just be walking and be in the zone, he's on the phone, he's looking at someone, he's talking to somebody. Boom! Oh shoot! Let me go back.
And I don't like the cracked mirror thing. You're not supposed to look at broken mirrors, thing like that.
That one I do believe in because I watch too many scary movies, so I don't mess around with that one. I don't even try it. Like, it's just a unconscious thing that I do.
I mean, there's probably other things that I do day to day that I'm not even realizing is a superstition thing, but I don't do that. Certain things you just don't do. But it's like when you're growing up and you go to other people's house and then you start to realize you're like, oh, y'all don't do that? I've been doing this since I was a kid. Because the first time I was at my homegirl house when I was a little girl, she was sweeping the floor. She swept my feet. I spit on the broom. She's like, ew, why are you doing that? I'm like, girl, because you just swept my feet. I'm not going to jail for you.
If you spit on my mama's broom, you'll never come back to her house.
All right. That's disgusting. There's a bunch of superstitions that don't make any sense.
You can't spit on nothing but the ground. That's a whooping.
Mama didn't play that spitting in her kitchen sink.
They ain't supposed to spit in front of a woman.
I've heard that before too. That's nasty.
No, that's just man.
It's nasty.
Does anybody have anything else before we get up out of here?
I really did miss y'all. My 2 weeks gone, I missed the camera. I missed my BAP fam, you know what I'm saying?
You'll miss another week.
2 weeks.
You're gonna miss another week.
You gonna fire me?
I can't fire him.
I was like, hey. I'm like, hey.
She told me I thought the podcast was on Thursday.
I thought it was on Thursday, y'all. But I was trying to, keep up and read a little bit here and there. And I won't, around, but I have missed y'all.
We miss you too. We're happy to have you back.
Yeah. And I miss the country air. I miss the skies, the grass. Ain't nothing but stairs. Everything go up.
You was in Philly, so what y'all eat up there that's different from what we eat in the South?
I was cooking while I was up there.
Did you get a Philly cheesesteak from the place?
Did I get a Philly cheesesteak from what Gino? No, we didn't go to Gino's. We went to the corner store up the street from our aunt's house.
Y'all had some bodegas.
Of course, I was at bodega every day. It seemed like. I went and got my nails done around the corner from her house. It was literally a nail salon 2 houses down from her house. Hair store around the corner. Everything is really like walking this. My aunt stay in Germantown. So it's nice. It was really nice, but I couldn't move there. Everything's so close. It's like downtown Clinton is everywhere in Philadelphia. Like it's cars parallel parked everywhere on the side of the road. Like you're literally in one little any little thing. You going around cars. Like, man, it's crazy.
And Philly lost this week.
They did, and they were highly upset about
that.
Shout
out to the Panthers.
Hey, Cowgirls.
We lost, so I can't talk to them. I think we're going to win. Had to do that because, Mama Cowboys fan. Anyway. We end the best podcast in the world by giving shout outs, man. I just want to shout out my wife and my kids. I love y'all.
Shout out to my mom. I love you, baby. Shout out to my auntie. I love you, baby. Rest in peace. I'm sure you will miss dearly. Shout out to Big Prince, you guys. He's doing so much. He's so that boy
just like you too.
He bad as ever.
Nah. he way better than whatever. Prince had to come to my house about 10 o'clock yesterday. While waiting on
us to come back on the road.
He came in, turned lit.
And I texted him, I'm like,
face, told me shut up.
I said, Mike, why you babysitting?
Because we was on the way back from the road. His dad had to go back on the road, so I'm like, just take him to my house. Shoot. I was expecting Christina to be home, but hey,
she was home. She was there.
Okay, either way.
Was your mama there?
Who I said you?
Mom was there. You want to tell her about it? Was wild.
It wasn't you. It was your
Didn't I just say he punched me in the face, told me shut up, grabbed my ear. I had to relax. I had to get him back. He been gone a week and some change. I had to get him back in the Uncle Mike mode.
Mm-hmm. And Prince, he's a mess, man. He's
smart.
You would not think he's a 2-year-old.
And he's strong.
He's very strong.
Don't matter his small stature, he is strong. I had to pry that. He jumped on the back of my neck. I had to pry him off. I had to fight him.
Not too much on my boy, y'all. He's a sweetheart, I promise.
You just call your son the outbreak money.
I said Spider-Man.
We love you, Big
I said
Prince.
I like this Spider-Man.
I mean, they was calling him Prince the Menace at one point. So, I mean, I think Chris still call him that. So, hey, he lives up to his name. He's a sweetheart, though.
He is. Yeah.
Shout out to the man upstairs for making all things possible.
Always.
Hallelujah. I want to give my shout out to my grandma Janice. We gonna miss you, girl. We gonna get her black excellence for this week too, because I mean, when you talking about missionary, somebody going around helping, volunteering, always here, always there, helping people. When she ain't got nothing, helping people, like I'm talking about a true angel on earth, man. We gonna miss you, Miss Janice. R.I.P. to you. We love you. We gonna miss you, and if y'all can, definitely send out prayers for her family. It's definitely gonna be a hard ride, so make sure y'all send up them prayers if they true and if they genuine. We would appreciate it. Shout out to 810 too. You already know. Shout out to my fam. We back. We reunited. So keep watching and supporting us. We appreciate it. Thank y'all.
I just want to say that use your time wisely. Every day that you wake up, you're blessed, and it's a new opportunity for you to do things that you never thought you could do. So don't be afraid of anything. Every day you wake up, you're blessed with a new opportunity. Somebody didn't get that opportunity, you know what I'm saying? So don't waste your time. Be intentional in everything you do. Don't do things just because. Be intentional in everything you do. Strive for perfection and greatness. That's all I got to say.
And on that note, we out!